I completely. I talked about Goblin and vomiting a week or two ago about Dishonored.
Mm-hmm.
I've beaten Dishonored 1. I've beaten it. It's done. I stabbed many people, and I just completely got over that fucking mental hurdle, and it's in the bag. That's a good game, and it stays true to the immersive sim formula of the first code on the door is 451, and the last boss is terrible.
Oh,
I couldn't believe it when I got there. The last boss is some dude sitting in a room going, whatever, just kill me, I guess. I don't even care.
is that
You did it.
does that depend on your chaos choices?
No, it's always going to be some loser in a room. It's always going to be lame. The last
No.
level can be cool, but the actual final confrontation and ending are terrible. They're fucking lame. Though, it also does the other immersive thing where the level at the 80% mark is the best level in the game. And this is of particular note because I had this happen to me and I knew I needed to tell you and anybody who hasn't played Dishonored on the podcast about it. Dishonored came out in the 7th gen. I think we're past the spoiler moratorium on a boss fight that's not even the end of the game. The game sets up an antagonist for you that you don't actually get to meet very often. He's essentially your rival character. His assassin has the same kind of blink powers. Is the person who does the assassination that gets you in trouble in the first place, yada, yada, yada. Captures you, tosses your gear. There's an optional objective to actually go retrieve your gear, which is an entire half of the level you don't need to do. You go get your gear back. You sneak up on them, and you find them talking with one of their goons in a room. And they're going, oh, dude, Corvo's like tearing ass over here. He's totally going to get here. I don't know what to do. And Dowd says, don't worry about it. What's that?
I don't know who that is.
Corvo's your main character.
Okay.
Dowd, your antagonist, goes, don't worry about it. I'll handle him when he gets here. And you get a bunch of conditions that pop up, which is take revenge and kill Dowd, or incapacitate Dowd, or rob him and leave to send him a message to punk him out. Right? So the first thing I do is I hit him with a tranq dart. Happens to be immune. Get into a fight. I lose. Okay. Second thing, try and choke out the other dude. Take him out. He summons like 5 more dudes. Get into a fight and lose. And I go, okay. I know what I'm going to do. I know how to choke this guy out and rob him, no problem. Dishonored has an upgradable power, which is bend time. And it is a bullet time, essentially. You move fast, everybody else moves slow.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You can upgrade that, and it's the most expensive upgrade in the game, and it is stop time. And you get 8 seconds of stop time. And in those 8 seconds, the rules apply as you would expect. Anything you are touching is removed out of the stop time, but anything you are not touching is stopped. Right? You fire a gun 4 times.
Actually, Dio stop time. Okay.
You fire a gun 4 times, time resumes, 4 guys drop dead.
Okay. That sounds identical to the Zoworldo.
In the second game, you can pull people's bullets out of the air. Like stop time.
Okay.
Like, it's exactly the same. So I go, okay, I'm going to teleport over here behind him on a little perch, and I'm going to stop the time. I'm going to drop behind him and choke him out like I've done to everybody else. And I do it, and he looks at me and goes, I see you. And starts to move towards me in normal speed. And it is the only game ever that I finally know what it felt like when Dio thought he saw him move.
That's fantastic. That's great. I wonder how much of that is intentional.
I don't know, but it like...
Because what you're describing... And you said 8 seconds? I mean, it's if it was 9, it would be right on, but still, like... Everything about what you're describing sounds really on the money to the point where I'm like, that sounds intentional.
Just instantly turns and looks at you and then when the stop time like resumes,
Yeah.
after the 8 seconds, he pulls all the other dudes in with him,
Yeah.
and then stops time himself and says, "Now we're gonna have a duel that only we can fight," and you start having a fight in between your time stops.
Whoa! And that's an optional way to go about that. And that's an optional route.
Oh yeah,
to take.
if you don't have it, you won't see that.
That's amazing! Holy shit! That's super hype.
Yeah, it's great. And then the whole game just crashes into a toilet as soon as you leave that room.
The fact that that's even missable and is not even the way to go, like, by default, that's like, you're fucking missing out if you don't do that. That's incredible. Yeah.
Great.
Wow.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, it's one of the coolest moments I've ever seen in a game, and I feel extra happy that being able to get through this mental block let me actually get to see it. I've been trying to play this game for 5 years. Yeah, Dishonored. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty good game. Yep. Though honestly, after that fight, you can just stop. The remaining level and confrontation is like fucking weak.
Okay. And did you get over your
Just
shit
like Deus Ex.
fairly quickly?
What's that, sorry?
Did you get over your shit on, like, fairly quickly?
After I did 2 streams of it. The first stream, I was near vomiting all over myself, and the second stream was completely fine, and after that, nothing.
Okay.
No problemo.